Hello, it's Randy Duck and welcome back for another video. This time featuring two replays in the Tier 7 German premium tank destroyer, the E25. And as well as that, I'm actually giving this tank away. So all what you need to do to enter is leave a comment in the video with !duck. And then leave your gamer tag and which console you are on. So just leave a comment with !duck, your gamer tag on which console you are on. The draw for the video will end on the 24th of this month, and yeah, and if you win, what I will do is I'll leave a comment, I'll respond to your comment and let you know your win, and then we'll get that tank credited to you. So yeah, that's it for the intro, and I will get on with the video and you can actually see what you may be able to win. So I will talk to you in a bit. Okay, so let's get started on the video. The first replay we have is on Canis Encounter. Now, a little bit of a disclaimer for the first video. This is not really how you should play the E25. And in fact, I don't even play that well at times in this first replay. But I had to show it for you. I had to share it with you for reasons which will become clear towards the end of the video. So, we're going to go and play ultra aggressive on this map. What I probably should do is sit on the sort of camper hill for this spawn in this tank in this version of the map, because I've got fantastic camo, really absolutely filthy camo, and a great DPM, like really, low alpha but insane DPM. And it's been in tank. This premium tank's been in the game a long time, so you've probably already seen it. But if you haven't, it's Tier 7 Pref matchmaking tank. It's a fantastic little light tank. But I'm going to play, yeah, really aggressively here, and I'll push into a position. I was thinking I could abuse my, I could test out how good the camo could be, but there's this TD in front of me and this T1 heavy, which, to be fair, I'm going to try and keep proxy spotting here, because if my friendly team actually just got on top of that hill to my right, they could easily lean over and take these guys out, because they're kind of just sitting duck swim, if I'm honest. You see that Type 1 heavy getting shot there. Unfortunately, I don't pick up the assistance, I imagine because they're already in render range or spotting range of the the tank shooting at them. But this light tank comes behind, so we're going to just see if we can shut down, pick up our first kill of the game, which we do, and we just quickly shut that guy down. Now, I'm just hoping these guys are going to get shot from being proxy, but spotted. But I'm getting a little bit bored of them not being shot, and to be honest, I get a bit frustrated. So I'm just going to pop up and get some shots in. Now, I've been really lazy here, to be honest with you. I probably should just relocate, because I don't have the gun depression to do this. I'm going for a third time, which I should never do, and I lose half my hit points. That's what I meant. It's not a great example. I shouldn't be doing that, really, but I was just, to be honest with you, I was being lazy. So I'm going to sort of try and move back a little bit and see if I can get out of spotting range, sort of detection range. I spotted this TD at the back. I'm sort of guessing whereabouts he is. I get that hit, and then we pick up the kill, and a cheeky little blind kill, picking herself up another kill. And we can see this SU here. He's only about 240 metres. Unfortunately, we do get a spot there, but we do manage to pick up the kill. Sometimes you can get away with shooting ridiculously close in this tank, like more than you would think. I've been at like 200 metres behind a double bush, to be fair, running all the camo perks, but being able to fire and actually not get detected is absolutely crazy at times. What this camo can do. We've got this Hellcat. It's a two-shot to us. We're going to see if we can pick him up. You can see how quickly this little pea shooter reloads. And we pick up another kill, and then we've got this IS who's a two-shot, so we're going to see if we can pick up another kill, and we pick up 3 kills there in very very quickly apart, and suddenly it's a 14 versus 7. There's 2 guys in the cap. I am just going to full send it at this point to try. This game is looking pretty much won, to be honest with you, but we're gonna get across and see if we can pick up any more damage, because to be honest with you, we've got a lot of kills so far, but we really haven't done a lot of damage. Let's be fair. This VK is distracted. We pick up another kill, And then we see this J-Pack for a low health. Think, oh, we can actually get another kill here. And we pick up another kill. At this point, I don't really know how many kills I've got, because obviously you can't see the kill counter at the top. You know, I was kind of thinking I've probably got about 6. But we've seen this Tiger P. We're trying to get a few shots in. This, you know, it's only 3 tanks remaining. It's a 14 versus 3. So you know, it's pretty unlikely we're going to lose this stage. I'm just full sending in to see if I can recover anything from this game. I've not really had a good game. But we see the Tiger P. We snap a shot in, pick a kill, and then, well, get another kill. And then we're thinking, oh, right, that worked out pretty well. We've got quite a few kills here with not a lot of damage, only 1700 damage. And now we're just chasing this 1 tank remaining to see if we can pick up anything else in this game. He's on a 1-shot and 24 hit points, so there's not a lot of damage left. We're going to see if we can get the kill. We're sort of, you know, you can see the mobility of this tank. I managed to pull in front of my team. And then we do manage to pick up that last kill, giving ourselves the Paul's medal. So yeah, I thought I'd share it because, like I say, it's not an amazing example of how to play the tank, and it's probably the lowest Paul's medal I've had. I've only got like 1800 damage, but I picked up 10 kills, and I think it's actually turned out to be like a 2nd class. So it is probably, like I say, it's probably the lowest Paul's medal I've actually achieved, but I wanted to share it anyway. The next replay, which is coming up, is a far bigger game and a better example of how to play a tank, and we will get to that in a bit, so I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so here we are for the second replay of the video. This time on Fearful Ridge with Tier 7 lobby and 1 fun police on each team. So yeah, this is a much better replay than the first in terms of what we, I guess, you know, the damage output and how we play it. And what we're going to do is, I've decided I'm going to go and take a spot which I really quite like when you're in like a quick tank which has decent camo, that you're able to get there. And that's sort of going all the way down into sort of the K1 position on that little hill where you can get some really nice side shots on the enemy team if they're engaged your heavy tanks and stuff down this side. However, none of my team has really come with me, and to be honest with you, maybe I should probably turn around at this point because I'm all alone, but I'm just stubborn and I've decided that, well, I'm just going to go and play it by myself, and we'll see what we can do. But that is quite a risky play if I get rushed and I've got no real support. But I've done it anyway. We've seen this light tank and we've actually caught him out here. We're trying to get as many shots in as we can on that guy because obviously I want to take out the enemy light tank if I can, because that's going to make it a lot easier for us, you know, in terms of the enemy vision. And also, yeah, so if I'm just playing heavy tanks and stuff, I'm going to be able to outspot them. It's going to be so much easier. And to be fair, I can outspot most things in this tank because it is so, the camo is so filthy. We're getting nice shots to this KV85, but like I say, I'm really outnumbered here, so I want to just take out anything I can just to reduce the amount of guns coming towards me. We do manage to take out the KV85, getting a nice shot for his cupola. And we've got this heavy tank sort of moving in to help us now. I kind of want him to try and create 2 different angles, and then that way all the enemy team's not going to focus on me. Because the one thing about this tank, although it has fantastic camo, you fire so quickly with your gun that it doesn't take a rocket scientist to work out, you know, where you're getting shot from. And if you keep spamming shots into the same tank about sort of repositioning, you're going to get shots starting to come your way. So that is something you do have to be a little bit careful of. So you see here, this VK is now staring at me. So rather than put another shot into him, I start shooting a different tank, so he stops paying attention. And now I get another shot. You see that IS actually just took a blind shot at me, and I'm going to, I'm not going to chance that anymore. So I'm going to sort of relocate, a little bit lower down, see if I can lose the attention of that tank, and then we're going to come back. So we've got this Tiger P now out in the open. We're trying to get a few shots into that guy, but The penetration on the E25 is not fantastic either, so when he's front onto me I might struggle to pen him. Side on like that we're not going to have a problem, so we managed to get a couple of cheeky shots in. It's pretty even so far, but considering I've actually had very little support over this side, our friendly team hasn't made much progress on the other side, considering a whole team really went that way, bar me and one heavy tank who went this way. And we managed to, to keep a lot of the tanks out of the game. We get a nice kill on that Hellcat, and then this 87. We're going to try and get a few shots in while it's distracted. And we've made some real use out of this position so far. We've got sort of 2,700 damage, close to 3,000 damage, and 500 assistance, which I guess is probably from our fun police maybe, or maybe that sort of heavy. We've got a few shots off of him. But now I'm going to try and get, I've not really got the angles I want on these tanks. I've been there for a long time in that position. I'm going to see if I can try and get to the side and see if I can get a cheeky shot into this heavy tank to take him out. And this is where, to be honest with you, I kind of pushed my camo to the extreme, and I'm thinking, I wonder. But yeah, realistically, I shouldn't have took that shot there, because I probably was going to get lit. If I was behind a couple of bushes, maybe I'd be okay. But I wanted to test it out, and I ended up paying the price there, because I took a shot in return. Fortunately, I didn't take any more punish from that. But what that has done is alerted this heavy tank to me, and I think he's now going to start coming towards me. So I need to sort of pull back, see if I can get some few shots in. So I thought about taking a shot at that guy there, to that VK, but he's clearly making his way towards my location. So what I wanted to do, what I thought I'd do, is actually pull back, not shoot, to hope that he thinks maybe I've returned back to my base and started to run towards my base. And that way, when I can then pull out, and if he then starts going that way, doesn't come towards me, I'll be able to then get shots into the rear of the tank and take him out pretty quickly, rather than have to have a brawl with a heavy tank. And considering the penetration is not the best, and that VK does have quite good DPM as well, it's not the engagement I'd really want. And now we can see our TD coming down the one line, and I'm thinking, brilliant, he's going to spot this guy for me, and I'll be able to get a few shots in. That'll make it really easy. But unfortunately, he drives off the cliff, and that doesn't help me. So I've got to go out and spot. And there you go. This is what I was hoping for. This VK has made his way towards our base, and now I've got easier shots into him, and I managed to take him out before he actually gets any shots into me in return. And that was a far better engagement to make than have to brawl with the heavy tank coming in for me. Unfortunately, in the meantime, despite the fact we've done, had a reasonable game, got sort of 3,000 damage off so far, our team's starting to really fall apart. We do pick up a kill. We got unlucky not to take out that J Panther. We could have took out 2 tanks there, and we could really do with it, to be fair, considering we're on a 4 versus 8. And now in this situation, I could either sort of go round to the right again and try and get behind the enemy team, or I could go and meet up with my friendly team and sort of defend the base. And I decided on this occasion that I'm going to go back towards our base, see if I can get there and just get into push and see if I can get some damage into the enemy team as they approach our cap, because that's probably where they're going to go. Maybe I should have gone behind them, but this is the decision I've made. It's a 4 versus 8, so I kind of wanted to group up with my friendly teams remaining, get in a bush that hopefully I can outspot the enemy team as they make their advance, and then maybe together if we work together with my remaining teammates, maybe we can try and just hope that the enemy team have got a few low health tanks that we can even up the score as quickly as possible, because in a 4 versus 8 situation, if they all come at us at once, it's not going to be ideal. So I'm going to get in this bush here to try and spot the enemy teams as they make their advance. But we spotted this T25-2 has got lit up. It's on full health. So I was looking to see if I can get any shots into this guy to take this guy out. Kind of aware that I'm probably going to have stuff come down the 1-2 line soon, so I've got to be quick about it. And then we spot this IS on low health. It's not got the best view range, and I've got really good camo, so I was seeing if I could get any shots in, because at this point I need to do something to even the score. But I couldn't get anything in, and now I want to, they're getting quite close to me, so I wanted to see if I can create a secondary angle, get as much distance as I can, but still be able to put shots in. And I know there's a few bushes over this side, and I'm going to see if I can get a few shots in from this, from here, with less chance of actually being detected. At 400 meters shooting behind a bush, I'm not going to get spotted by that Tiger P. It's just not going to happen. But yeah, this is not looking fantastic, is it really? And I'm going to try and fall back even more. But then I see this this Scorpion tank gets the M56, and I'm going to get as many shots into this guy as I can, because I know I'm going to penetrate them no problem. And he's caught in the open. We do get the track shot in, and he actually gets taken out by our friendly TD. Puts us on to about 4,000 damage, but it's in a 3 versus 7. And to be honest, another thing about the E25 is it doesn't have the best amount of ammo count, and I'm now in a 3 versus 7 with 11 rounds. So I don't even have the ammo, even if I wanted to carry this game now. So I'm just trying to maximise as much damage as I can. You see, this 74 still not lit us, and he's getting to about 200 metres. He's still not spotted us, and he finally spots us at sort of 216 metres. We do manage to take him out, but we've only got 2 shots left now. Didn't really aim that one that well. I don't think we're going to be able to win this 1 versus 6 with 1 round. We're out of ammo, so let's try and do the only thing we could do and pick up a little bit more damage with a ram kill. And there we go. Unfortunately, we don't manage to win that game. I kind of wanted to use this video in a decent defeat episode, but at the same time, I had a giveaway, and I thought it was a perfect opportunity to use the replay of the E25. We do pick up, despite not winning, we had a good game, getting the ace tanker, the high caliber, 5 kills, and 5,000 damage and 1,000 assistance in a little pea shooter. So that's the E25. Don't forget to enter the giveaway by leaving a comment with !duck, your gamer tag, and which console you're on. Good luck and happy tanking.
Hadouken!